Let's talk about how to track your macros. Now, why do we need to track our macros? Here at Power Foods Lifestyle, I'm always saying this methodology makes it so we don't have to track our macros. Well, that's the case, and that's our end game, and for some people that's the beginning game. But for many of my clients, this can be a great place to start. So I would like you to download MyFitnessPal. Once you have it downloaded from the App Store or the Google Play Store, then I'm now going to jump behind my phone and I will show you a few key things to know. But the biggest thing is I recommend you do not use their programs telling you how many calories you need to hit to lose a particular number of weight. The thing is, those algorithms, while they're a good starting point, just remember they're not the end all be all. They don't know your body. So if you want to use them as a reference point, that is perfectly fine. I recommend all you use MyFitnessPal for is to log your food, to look at your macronutrients, your micronutrients, and your total calories for the day, and to keep you accountable. That's it. Make it simple. It's an awareness game, and it's not meant to be a forever thing. It's meant to teach you to get to a point where you're like, ah, I get it. I have some aha moments, I understand the portions, etc. So let me show you on my phone how we add foods and how you can add Power Foods Lifestyle recipes or your own recipes too. All right, here's MyFitnessPal. So what we're going to do for today's food, we're going to push this button. And of course, if you're watching this down the road and they've changed features, so be it. I'm going to add a breakfast. I personally don't even care what if I added in breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. So these are a lot of the recent foods I have eaten. So I like it once you get your basics plugged in and you kind of repeat your basic power foods and other foods. Then if you just start typing, let's say for instance, I had ground turkey, 93% lean. I would tap that, double check that the serving size was indeed 4 ounces, number of servings 1, that all looks good. So I would go ahead and click this check mark here and add that to my daily total. So it's going to log things in here. So this is everything I've eaten today. Do you want to see? I'll just show you. Okay. So this morning I had walnuts, I had protein powder, almonds, green bell pepper, turkey. I just added that turkey. I'm gonna have to take that off before I log today's. I had some sweet potato, mini peppers. Oh, that was Cinna Scramble from volume 1 of the recipes. So I need to make that into a recipe. And then I had Isagenix protein, cucumber, lentils, chicken. I did have a candy bar after my workout with my protein and my cucumber. Yeah, today was a good day. So once you log everything in there, let's say I ate something I've never added here before. Let's go back. Let's say, what have I never eaten on here? Gosh, I have never had spelt. Let's just see what that's like. Okay. So whenever you're choosing a food item, you want to make sure that it's the most relative to what you think, because some of these are plugged in incorrectly. And so I always look for carbs. Does that seem right? For a cup to have 51 grams? Yes, that does seem right. And so, yeah, that all looks good. And so then I could just add that there. And then from then on out, it would be easy to add. So once you get your basics added once, like I said before, then it's easy to repeat. So now how do you look at where you're doing for your daily totals? So let's go back. So if you want to see what you've eaten the day, I'm in diary right now, but then when I want to see where my macros are at for the day, I click here and then I click on nutrition, and then I only look at these grams. I'm like, okay, for today my macros were 103 and I'm done eating for the day. I'm filming this at night. So, oh, where'd they go? So you can swipe for like that was yesterday, the day before. Okay, I don't track every day, but here's today. Okay, so this was the breakdown. I don't plug things in the right category in terms of breakfast, lunch, dinner. I just get it in there. So I shouldn't even be looking at this. Let's go. No, let's see, where are we? There we are. Macros. Okay, sorry, I'm moving this all over the place. So total carbs today were 103, total fats 42, protein 163. This is, I'm at the end stage of a taper of being very lean, so please do not take this as a normal recommendation. This is actually a recommendation I'd very rarely, like 1% of the time, give only an athlete when they're ready for it. Not at the beginning, it'd be like at the end of a taper. So with that said, then I come over here and all I do is look at my total calories. Again, the goal and the net calories, that's all generated by MyFitnessPal. I don't take that seriously. All I'm looking at is my total calories and my total macros, and then I'm like, great, logged. So let's now talk about how we would log a Power Foods Lifestyle recipe. You'll see I've plugged some in here. So whenever I plug in a PFL recipe, I just do a hashtag PF. Oh, look, there's somebody plugged in. Winter turkey chili, pumpkin quinoa muffins. It's already plugged in, so if I had a serving of chili, I could just go boom, added. But if I'm adding a new recipe, let's say you've got my recipe book and you want to add something, come over here. You're gonna go food. Let's say I had chicken lettuce wraps for lunch, which I did today actually. Then I would come over here to recipes, create a recipe. And then down here, I'm gonna enter the ingredients manually. Title would be PFL. Now, I believe if you add something in and you do it correctly, please do, then somebody else using MyFitnessPal who's also following Power Foods Lifestyle would be able to find that recipe. So let's say it was for one, then I would click this, and then I would add ingredient, and let's say then I would go chicken. I think you're getting the point of this. But you see how many different types of chicken there are. So grilled chicken, 4 ounces. If I only ate 3, how would I adjust that? Then I would click that down here. I would be like, okay, you have to do a little bit of math. I had 3/4 of 1 serving of 4 ounces, which is 3 ounces, and then I would add that, right? But here I actually did have 1. Okay. And then we would add our lentils. Okay, lentils, I had 1/2 cup cooked, so maybe we should make sure that it's specifically said cooked. Oh, here's one that says cooked. Yep, makes a big difference. Okay, so I had 1/2 cup. So if 1 serving is 1 cup, then I did 1/2 of a serving. There we go. Added. And then the other part of this recipe is green leaf. Let's see if it pulls out lettuce. Excellent, green leaf lettuce. Let's see, 1 large leaf, 1 cup. That sounds good. And we had 5 leaves, so we'll just say 2. I mean, I don't stress too much about leaves because they're so small relatively in macronutrients and calories. And the final piece of this was aroma tomato. Okay, and aroma tomato, I just want a basic, 180. I had 1/2 of 1. So anytime I eat chicken lettuce wraps, I'm gonna stick to these portions. So now we've added every part of chicken lettuce wraps. I can go like this. Okay, PFL. Chicken lettuce wraps. 1 serving, save. All right, chicken lettuce wraps. So anytime I go to eat chicken lettuce wraps, I'll hit those same serving sizes and I can just go like that and I can log that. Bada bing, bada boom. So again, you could just double check how you're doing for the day. I wouldn't necessarily use progress. That's me personally. I just use it to look at where your total dailies are, your daily totals are. And this is very interesting too, is once you've logged for a little bit, you can start to see trends in your micronutrients to see where you might be deficient. My daily totals today, don't they look beautiful? Isn't that amazing? When you eat Power Foods Lifestyle, your vitamins are all complete. I didn't do this on purpose. Like, this is interesting. This is the first I've looked at it today. So I didn't skew this because I'm recording it. So there's the reality. That's how to track your macros. Again, it's MyFitnessPal. The little app looks like that. Thank you so much for watching. Here at Body Buddies and the Power Foods Lifestyle, my goal is to empower you with a completely new way of approaching your nutrition, your fitness, and your mindset. Come check out my starter kit over at powerfoodslifestyle.com, where I'm going to give you my book, the audio version of my book. I personally read it. 3 of my recipe books, 6 starter sample meal plans, and the Power Foods list. This is a great place to get started into strategic eating. Also, be sure to check out the Body Buddies podcast and subscribe. There, I will help you bridge the gap between the science of optimality in your nutrition and fitness and the reality of your day-to-day life, emotion, psychology, and being a busy person. So I invite you to come on this learning journey with me. Let me empower you and give you the tactics, the strategy, and the psychology to be able to make some lasting, sustainable shifts in your life, in your body, and the way you feel about yourself.